Let us look at the remaining built-in annotations given by Java. In the first video, I have shown you some of the built-in annotations that affects on the code. But here, now we are going to see the annotations that will affect another annotation. So when you are defining your own annotations, then these annotations are useful. Let us look at those annotations. So the other built-in annotations are retention, documented, target, inherited, and repeatable. We will look at these. These all are useful upon user-defined annotation. So already in the previous video, I have shown you this annotation, our own annotation containing few elements like name, project, date, and version. I am using it over a class. Now let us look at the first annotation, that is retention annotation. Now here we have to mention a retention policy. So there are three types of policies defined like enum, and that are available in this annotation package. So let us take a star so that we can use that retention policy. So here I will write down retention policy dot. See what are the policies available. First one is class. So it means this will be available within a class. So when the code is compiled, then in the compiled code, it will be available. So what will be available? This annotation, my annotation will be available there. So if I select this, then my annotation will be available along with the class file also. So if it is available with the class file, then we can fetch the information, that's metadata, by using reflection. Reflection we have already studied in previous section. Just you can check it in java.lang package section. I have explained about reflection. So by using reflection, you can get the metadata. So this annotation will be available in a compiled code. Now next, source is there. So this will retain only in the source code. It will not be available in the class. So if you want to get the metadata, you should open the source code and read it. If it is in the class, then you can fetch it using reflection. Now one more is there, runtime. So it will be available at runtime, means it will be available for JVM also. So these are the three options. All right. So I will take it as a class, or you can take a runtime, whatever you like. So this is about retention. So this is a first annotation. So we have finished this one. So I will remove this. Okay. We will look at the next one. The next annotation is documented. Documented. See, second one we are looking at. So this retention is over. Now next one is documented. Documented means this annotation will also be available in Java documents. So when you use a Java doc tool, then Java document tool will utilize this notation. It will give the description of this notation in the documentation also. So it will provide support for Java doc. That's it. So there are no elements for this one. So you don't have to pass any parameters here, any values here. So Java documentation. Now next one is target. So we'll look at this one, target. Target, and here we have to give some value, and that value is of element type. So these are the values already defined. Now look at these. This annotation, you want to use it over a constructor or a field or for a local variable. So you can define the target of this annotation. You can mention where you want to use it, upon a method or a module or a package. Where you want to use the annotation, you can mention it. See, I have shown you in the previous video that annotation can be used everywhere, right? So you can use on various elements of a class or a package. So you can define here, this is targeted for which type of element of a class, right? So if I say local variable, then it will be useful only for local variable. This T should be capital. Now, once I said local variable, you can see that my annotation used here is giving an error because it is not useful here. You cannot use it over a class. So I will remove it from here. I will mention it here. Now it works. For a local variable, it is true. Or I will remove from there. I will write over a method. It's an error. So there is one more. See, I can give array of values also. Array of values also I can mention. So here element type dot, I will give method also. So this will be allowed here. So when I have written it over a method, then it is allowed. So I can give the target of this annotation where I am going to use it. If I don't mention anything, it is useful everywhere. So this is about the target. The next one is inherited. So this is simple. Inherited means if this annotation is used upon one of the class, then this annotation is also applicable on its child classes. If I am using it here over a class, then it is also applicable on its child classes. That is the meaning of inherited. So it works on current class as well as on its subclasses. Then last one, repeatable. So annotation should be used only once, but if you are saying it is repeatable, then you can use that annotation multiple times. So just like we have a suppress warning annotation that can be used multiple times for unchecked as well as for deprecation. So similarly, your annotation can also be used for multiple times. Okay. So these are built-in annotations. So you can try them. So if you have to use this repeatable annotation, then this interface, this annotation must be defined like public. So I have to do it in another file. Okay, so you can try that. Just you have to write repeatable and also anno.class. So I will just show you the syntax. Repeatable my anno.class. So this is the syntax that you have to write down, but this should be a public one. So public I cannot make it because this is already a different project and this anno demo is public here. So we cannot have two public inside a single project. Okay, so it should be in a separate file, so you can do it there. So that's all in this video. We have seen the built-in annotations that are useful for defining our own annotation. So explore these annotations by yourself, just try them once. So if practically they may be useful in your projects.